A key goal of any transportation agency is to get people where they're going safely. With limited funding, agencies are constantly faced with making decisions that maximize return on investment. To make effective investments, you need a reliable way to determine how a roadway should actually perform in terms of crashes, now and into the future. Today, there's a way to do just that. Data-driven safety analysis, or DDSA, is the application of the latest generation of tools for analyzing crash and roadway data. These tools enable you to make more informed safety management and project development decisions. You can then better target highway safety investments and reduce the number of severe crashes on your roadways. DDSA has two primary approaches: predictive and systemic. Each has a specific focus and can be used individually or in combination according to your needs. Traditional analysis methods rely mostly on subjective and limited quantitative measures of safety performance, making it difficult to reliably consider safety alongside other criteria such as environmental and operational impacts. Now, rather than using subjective measures, there is a complete toolbox of evidence-based models that can predict roadway safety performance in terms of crash frequency and severity.
There's the Highway Safety Manual, is an AASHTO document that has predictive methodologies that can help agencies, again, identify what roadways might be at higher risk than others. And all that information can be used then to help predict the expected number of crashes that might occur on that roadway.
Predictive analysis helps you identify sites with the greatest potential for improvement, not just those with the most crashes. Because predictive tools can quantify the expected safety performance of several alternatives, you can compare options side by side and evaluate the impact of each. This data enables all community stakeholders, including elected officials and the general public, to know what the safety implications of their decisions will be before investing millions of dollars. Many state departments of transportation are leveraging DDSA predictive tools to make better project development and safety management decisions. Recently, the New Jersey Department of Transportation, in partnership with the Delaware Valley Regional Planning Commission and Burlington County officials, used predictive analysis to help secure funding for a modern roundabout at a rural intersection.
The Highway Safety Manual really helped the county establish to all the stakeholders who are responsible for oversight of those Highway Safety Improvement Program funds, to help the county identify the real benefits with respect to investing those precious funds at this location.
The team used Highway Safety Manual predictive tools to quantify the expected safety performance of the roundabout before construction.
Now we can say that, okay, if we do this kind of improvement based on the vast research which has been put in this HSM manual, we can now quantify safety.
The project is complete, and the results have been significant.
I think it's definitely a positive thing. It has proven itself to be absolutely worthwhile in doing. The reduction in accidents has gone from, where we would be getting accidents throughout the year. Now we haven't dealt with an accident out here except for maybe one minor one.
Before the advent of systemic approaches, agencies relied largely on simple site hotspot analysis. While high crash locations can exist, many times this approach led agencies to make high-cost improvements at a limited number of locations. On a typical roadway system, however, fatal and serious injury crash locations fluctuate over time, while the high-risk roadway features that correlate with severe crashes remain constant.
A lot of times crashes may seem like they're over random events. And really the locations are random, but the circumstances typically are not.
Systemic analysis tools use crash and roadway data in combination to identify high-risk features across a roadway network. The tools address safety issues that are substantial in aggregate, but may be spread across a wide system and therefore not immediately apparent. Low-cost safety treatments can then be applied to those locations with the highest safety risk across the chosen road system.
Okay, well, it helps you identify those locations. Instead of coming up with high-cost improvements at high-crash locations, we come up with more low-cost improvements that we can deploy system-wide, which will help reduce your fatalities.
By using systemic analysis, states can better understand and quantify safety risk without relying solely on past crash experience. This provides an opportunity to proactively reduce risk and improve safety performance across a road network. Historically, a large portion of severe crashes in Minnesota occurred on the local road system.
In Minnesota, half of our fatalities are happening on our local county roads, so without focusing on them, we'd be missing a large component of that.
To address this issue, the Minnesota Department of Transportation conducted a statewide systemic analysis of all roads, then assisted counties in identifying low-cost safety projects to implement based on that analysis.
That low-cost systemic, where we're not spending millions of dollars at intersections, we're spending thousands of dollars either per mile of roadway or across, multiple intersections.
The result has been wider safety investment across Minnesota's county roadways.
If we were to use a reactive-based, reconstruction-based methodology in our highway safety program, we would never be able to treat the entire highway system. You'll be able to treat a small percentage of it, but you won't be able to treat everything. With using low-cost proactive safety strategies, we can treat the entire at-risk highway safety system.
Data-driven safety analysis can work in your state just as it has for others. The predictive and systemic tools provide more accurate results than previous safety analysis methods and provide more reliable information upon which to base decisions. The net result is a more accurate, reliable approach to roadway safety. Making more informed decisions, better targeted investments, and realizing fewer fatalities and serious injuries on our roads is achievable and worth the effort. Because a key goal of any transportation agency is to get the people where they're going safely.